Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooedteacherplans. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a plan with me, and I have this really pretty kit from Scribble Prints Co. This is a mini kit, and it is called Jessa. I love the colors in this, and it's got a very healthy vibe, although very I don't know what the right word is, but I like it, and I love the artwork. I think it's gorgeous. The colors are perfect for this time of the year, and it just kind of gets me in the mood. I've been very health conscious lately and on that whole kick, and this is perfect. So I have the kit, and then I'm going to add in some silver foil, I think. So here are the full boxes. We've got some deco and some third boxes, weekend banner, and then we've got some functional stuff on this page, some labels, and then the bottom washi. And I'm going to pull in some glitter headers. I didn't get the ones that go with this kit, but I have some that I'm going to use. And I think that I'm going to do a talk through for this week. I had watched a video from Mika Allen from Yes Please Planning, and I want to discuss because she made some very, very good points, and I want to kind of give my perspective on, she talked about 5 things. So I'm going to talk about those 5 things and my thoughts on them. And I'm going to link her video below because I think you should watch it. Because she's kind of spot on. So I'm going to link that at the top of the description if you want to check it out. But I'm going to go do the foundation things, like bottom washi, glitter headers, maybe even the sidebar. And then once I get to the daily plans on Monday, then I will switch back over and we will talk through some stuff. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here we are, and we're ready to start on Monday. So, let's get into this. First thing I want to mark is leadership team meeting. So I'm going to use this label here. Okay, so if you watched the video, she talked about 5 topics. So I'm just going to go through each of those. So the first one was influencers like in the planner community, and that is interesting to me because like she was talking from the perspective of kind of being one, and I definitely am not. No, I don't have any influence. Sometimes I kind of wish I did or do, but I feel like it's a lot of responsibility, and it could kind of like turn on you if you don't necessarily say the right things, or, you know, it's just kind of tricky. Not that you can't navigate it like at all, but I do think it's definitely tricky. And I think I'm going to use, to mark this, I have my flower coffee cups from Crafty Banana, and I love these. My green ones I think are a little too bright, but I think this would work. Let's just use one of these. But, you know, those people, like, I feel like at least in the planner community, I trust most of those big influencers. There's a couple of them you can kind of see when they're trying to sell things, for sure. But I think for the most part, they're pretty genuine, and they're not trying to sell you something that they don't truly, like, enjoy and like. So, I don't know. That's a tricky one, I think, because I'm going to put this here so I don't forget when I fill in a minute. That's tricky because you want to maintain like a good relationship with the company because you're getting free product, but at the same time, you're also like trying to be, well, hopefully you're trying to be a good person and like not give bad advice and not tell people things that aren't true, you know. I don't know about that one because like I follow pretty much all of the big influencers, but sometimes you kind of need a break from them because they won't let things go, or they, you know, you can kind of see through what they're trying to do. But I try to be as like, you know, think as best of them as I can. Think that they're like going into things with good intentions is what I'm trying to say. But, you know, until you're proven wrong. I don't know what I'm trying to do right now. Oh, okay. So I've got, why did I put this all the way down? I need to mark my videos first, as usual. When I talk, I'm kind of out of practice right now. When I talk and I don't, like have things already like planned out, then I get confused. So I'm missing a page and I don't know where it's at. Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm going to mark my videos, and I have these cute little things from CD stickers, these little foiled icons that I'm going to use. And for Wednesday, I'm going to mark, or I'm going to go ahead and fill that one out because Wednesday sucks. So I'm going to grab these. You know, I haven't had any interactions with the big influencers that haven't been positive. So that's kind of where I'm coming from on that topic. I don't know what else to say about it because, like, it's not a huge influence on what I do. I know some people, like, follow them religiously and, you know, are swayed by what they say, but I always take everything they say with a grain of salt, and, you know, they're usually getting free product or compensation for something. Yeah, okay, I saw someone do this. I can't remember who it was, but they whited out like the clear part in the middle of the sticker. Let's see what that does. We'll try it with this one. Okay, that works. Oh, I was gonna write on it. Okay, so Wednesday I'm gonna do my April monthly video. Okay, But I'm going to move on to the next topic because I think this is the one that's been kind of on my mind lately, especially as a PR person, girl, whatever you want to call it. And that is hyper-consumerism in the planner community. It is insane lately, and it's been kind of building the past maybe year or two, but it is so bad right now. And I think part of that is oversaturation in the market for planner stuff. And so, like, they're just pumping out stuff and pumping out PR teams all the time, and it's just what's happening. But at the same time, like, it kind of turns my stomach to see all of it. And it's just like buy all the time. And I get sucked into it sometimes. I think I've been much better about it in the past year. I've been more intentional about what I buy. And I try to support shops that I really enjoy and that I believe in. And I definitely do not go over budget on my planner supplies, which is very easy to do. But a lot of people I can see like getting sucked into it, and they're being swayed to buy things because, you know, you see these planning rooms. That's the thing that's been getting me lately, is like people will do tours or just pictures of their planning rooms, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want anyone to see my room because it looks nothing like that. And I've never done a video on it, and that's why, is because like no one wants to see what I'm working with based on what other people are showing, like these beautiful white offices and these amazing just like perfect, not messy workspaces that that's never going to be in my world ever, and it's not relatable to me. But I can see how a lot of people would look at that and be like, is that what I'm supposed to be? Is that what a real planner girl is supposed to be? Or like the washi, the amounts of washi that people own, it blows my mind. And then you like do the math in your head about how much all that costs, and you think, how? And how do I keep up with that? And you can't. Definitely if you are on a budget. I'm a teacher. I don't make a lot of money. I'm a single girl in a single income household, and it's just a lot, and it's difficult to like watch people kind of fall into that. Like I've seen it happen, like especially if you're in groups, you'll see that happening more and people talk about it more. But like on Instagram, people don't talk about it at all. They don't say like, don't buy this if you can't afford it. They'll just be like, hey, look at all this stuff that I have, you know? But it's about perspective. I own what I can own, and I buy what I can buy and what I can afford. And that's all I can do. And I can't tell anyone else how they should, you know, choose to spend their money. That's their choice. It's everyone's choice how they spend their money. But, you know, I hate seeing it. It's so rampant in the planner community right now. And it's a lot, you know? So I don't see that getting any better anytime soon. It feels like it's just gonna keep going at the same pace. But yeah, it's a little crazy sometimes to see the amount of things that people own, or like they'll post things that they have bought that day, like on new release day, which occasionally I will do that. But it's pretty minimal compared to some other things that I've seen. But, you know, I don't know. I'm reflecting about all of this as I talk it through too. And am I contributing to the hyper-consumerism in some way? I think I could be. I think I definitely could be. As I go through these too, and as you watch that video from Yes Please Planning, leave me your thoughts below, because I'm curious about how other people view these topics, and, you know, your experiences in the planner community. I'm very curious about that. Okay, let's go to the next topic, which was perfectionism. Wow. Yeah, that's another big one too. It's there. Perfectionism is just simply a mirage, I think, for everyone. I don't think anyone has a perfect planner ever. They're just not showing you the real thing. They're showing you what they want you to see. And they have edited that picture, you know, a million times, and they have practiced editing and everything. Like, it's not what you think it is. Definitely not what you think it is. I'm just putting in some meetings here as I'm talking. But perfectionism, I think in the beginning, I joined the planner community in 2015. Like late 2014 is when I really like got into it. But 2015 is when I started posting and everything and sharing. And back then, planning was like super chill. And you just like worked with what you had, and it was very creative, and you just kind of posted what you wanted to post, and it was kind of fun and interesting because like everyone was being so creative with what they were doing. Everything was new. Now we're so trained, well, at least I am, to use kits and obsessed with foil, and we all just kind of like mesh together. Like, that's why I like seek out creative planners now. I follow a lot of bullet journal planners that I don't even like. I don't even bullet journal, but I follow them for the creativity aspect of it because I think that it's interesting and it's new and it's different. And we don't have a lot of that in the traditional kit Erin Condren vertical planners. I was in the hourly before this. I'm just seeing what I have 3 meetings at the middle school I want to mark. So 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and 2:50. There we go. All right. Oh, I completely forgot what I was saying and what rant I was on this time. There we go. But yeah, perfectionism is just, it's an illusion. It's not real. It's a lot of work put into it. Like, I cannot tell you how much whiteout I go through in a week, a month. I buy it in bulk because that's how much I use it. I'm constantly throwing away stickers and peeling them up and moving them, and undo is my best friend. None of this is real. Like, it's put together behind the scenes, if that makes sense. But it's definitely not like real planning anymore to me. It's not like, that's not what I meant. It's not like it used to be, is what I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just, I see it happening and I'm frustrated by it because, you know, like in your mind, you want to be like everybody else. You want to get that attention for your creativity. And when you don't get it because someone else is like, has a better picture than you or a better spread or more of something, then you see that and you compare yourself. It's natural, I think, to compare yourself, but definitely happens for sure. I'm going to come back and put my school stuff in at the end. Wednesday, I have quite a few things I need to do, but I'm going to put in self-care night first because if I'm not working out, I'm going to be doing other stuff. So I think that a lot of people, especially new planners, they don't know that it is an illusion, and they think that like someone sits down and puts their spread together like just right away and that no problems and they're just so good at it. But really, in reality, it just doesn't work like that. At least not in my experience. You have to really be like thinking about where you're going to put things and what you're going to do, and like, again, just like tearing stuff up and doing it again and rewriting stuff, and we just don't talk about that aspect of planning and how it is like a process. And I think if you, especially like I was thinking about the back planning and stuff that people are doing now, where they're like only doing rewind planning. Well, you're not even seeing their actual planning process. They're probably planning in like just like a nothing planner. Like they probably would never even show it to you either. But what they're showing you on their like YouTube or in their pictures is just, a perfect representation of their week, and they put it together in a couple hours. And I think that's a fun way to plan. I do rewind planning, my memory planning and stuff, but people, I think, don't understand that that's not, I don't want to offend people, so I'm going to stop there because everyone can do their own thing. But I do see the perfectionism in the community, like, hitting people kind of hard. And like I said, especially the new planners, it's just, they don't know that it's not meant to be like that. And they fall victim to comparing themselves. I do too. I mean, I'm still in that as well. Like, why do I not get as many views as other people? Why do I not get as many likes on that picture or whatever? Or why do people not reach out to me for certain things? It just happens. But if you're conscious of it, I think it's a little bit easier to maybe not do that. Like step back and say, that's not me. I'm me. I have my own style, and I don't need to look at someone else and expect myself to be like them, This is such a rambly video. All right. So on Wednesday, I'm just kind of putting in a few things here to do. And then I want to also schedule my haircut. I need my haircut. Not like right away, but like soon. So I want to put that in too. I'm just going to use this little thing. There we go. And this is going to be for scheduling a haircut. I meant to do it last week and I totally forgot. So I'll do it on Wednesday. Okay. And then what else do I need to do on Wednesday? It's my principal's birthday. I could go ahead and mark that, I guess. Use this little present. I've gotten to where I don't want to write on the paper on Wednesday, like at all. So I'm going to use another little thing. I think the main thing, and I was going to talk about this at the end, is like, just do your thing and try not to let other people sway like your own creative decisions, financial decisions, whatever it is. Like, don't let them tell you what you should do with you and your planning, because everybody's different. We all have different budgets and different ideas of like what we want our planning to look like. Mine has definitely evolved over time too. Like, don't be afraid to evolve would be some other advice. Not related to this, but the next topic she talked about was design teams and like PR teams and stuff, which that's always a tricky subject with people because a lot of people are on a lot of PR teams. I'm only on 2, and they are teams that I really love, like the shops that I really love. So I'm a PR person for the Crafty Banana and Sadie's Stickers. I have been longtime fans of both of them. I've been with Sadie's Stickers since she had like 200 followers on Instagram. Like, since the beginning, and I've been on her PR team for like over 2 years. So it's like I've kind of grown with her shop a little bit, and I believe in her shop and her as a business person and her vision and everything. Same with Crafty Banana. I haven't been on her PR team for very long, but I've always loved Brianna's shop, and I think she's awesome, and I want to support her shop. So I choose to be with those two teams because I love what they're about, and I love their products, and I believe in them as people and as a shop. Now, I know that's not the case for everyone, but that's kind of their decision. You have to see through the bullshit. That's another thing that I would say. Like, if you don't see them using product, don't follow them. And, like, don't believe them when they say things. Like, if you don't see them representing a shop and only telling you, like, when they have a sale every once in a while, then, like, don't fall for it, you know? Like, they're in it for the free product, or they're in it for whatever they're getting compensated for. And you can't control that, so, like, walk away from it. That would be my advice on that topic. But, like, just kind of, like, pay attention more, too. Like, I've learned a lot just by looking at what people are actually showing and doing. And I've unfollowed a lot of people in the past maybe couple months just for that fact. Like, if you're not being real about yourself and your planning and your PR, then, like, I don't trust you as a person and as a planner, so I just move on to someone else. So I think design teams and PR teams can be really positive and really supportive of shops, but look for, like, motives and look for, like, their intentions with stuff, because maybe they're not being truthful with you fully. But that's one thing you just have to, like, kind of look for, because I don't think it's being hidden, but it's not being, like, exposed all the time. On Thursday, I just need to do some things at home, and I need to do a workout. I'm going to put down this one. To call my mom too. Use this one. Wait, what was this for? Oh, meal planning. Okay. So I'm going to do this, flip it over. And for meal planning, I'm just going to use some of the deco because it's real cute and there's a lot of food on here. So let me find one that's not too big. This one, avocado toast with an egg. Okay, and then to call my mom, I think I'll just use the phone in here. That, and then I'll put this workout in here. So this half box is for my workout on Thursday. Okay, what else? Got 2 meetings at the elementary here. I think I've got everything else marked that I need to for Thursday. It's a pretty chill week. I don't have anything major going on except for Saturday. I do have something I'm doing. In fact, I'm going to put that in right now so I don't forget to use this half. This is my last half box. Okay, so Thursday I just have 2 meetings. Workout. Okay, done for Thursday. Friday, I need to go see middle school principal. There's this little label. And I'm going to use another one of my Crafty Banana coffee cups because I'm, like, obsessed with them. So, any other thoughts on design teams? I don't know. I'm torn on it. Like, there's a lot of people who have a lot of PR teams. Like, can they really give attention to every shop that they PR for? I don't know. Maybe they're just really good at it and I'm not. Maybe I'm like too busy to give it that much attention. I don't know. I think I have more to learn on that, for sure. Okay, and then the last one seems pretty like simple to me, but for some reason this is still a debate in the planner community, and I don't know why, because I think it's the stupidest debate of all time. But that is functional versus creative planning. And I don't know why people argue over this, because it shouldn't be like an argument. It shouldn't be anything, because like you do you. I've never understood the argument between that, and I think it's more of like the functional people saying that other types of planning is not real planning or whatever, but I feel like it's died down, but it's still like rears its ugly head every once in a while, and I just don't know why. Why do people care that much is my question. Like, why do you care that I want to plan this way if it's working for me? I don't know. It's weird. Like, people should be able to do whatever they want to do if it works for them. You know, like the people who do rewind planning, like I was judging them earlier. And they didn't deserve that, because if that's how they want to do it and they want to do their simple functional planning day to day and then do their fun rewind planning at the end of the week, then more power to them, you know? I don't even know what I'm looking for. I just want something cute to mark for shopping. But I don't know that I really have anything. Let's look in here again. I've got these, but they're not very big. Let me do some deco here. Let me do some, this little, whatever that is, and this little sign. Okay, that will work. I don't know if it actually works, but it's fine. But this is for a little shopping thing that I'm going to. It's like a expo, and it has like booths of all kinds of stuff. I've been a bunch of times before, and it's really fun. But yeah. Okay, on Saturday I also want to work out, so I'm just going to use a quarter box for that. Use this one. Oh, crooked. But yeah, the functional versus decorative thing, like, I just don't care that much about it. Like, do what you want to do, you know? Everyone should be able to do what they want to do and express themselves how they feel they want to express themselves. Okay, I want to go get groceries. I think I'll get groceries. You know what? I'm going to peel this up one more time. I'm going to put this down for a workout. No, this is for groceries. And then this is for a workout. And then for down here, I think I'll just put in like a third box. This one right here. I don't know what I'm going to be doing that night, but it won't be anything fancy, I'm sure. Okay, and then what else for Saturday? I think that's it that I have to do. Oh, a film and edit, of course. Some more color over here. How about green? Can't believe I've used almost all my little things already. She did, Andrea from Scribble Prints Co. kind of sneaked that she's going to be adding a little add-on sheet instead of the glitter sampler, something else, which is kind of cool. Okay. And then on Sunday, I'm going to work out in the morning. I think I'll use my last third box. And then I also need to meal prep. What should I use for that? Oh, definitely some deco again. So meal prep. This is too cute. Okay, so I'm going to use this and this label for meal prepping for the next week. I will have a new meal plan with me and wellness plan with me coming up soon. It's either in a week or two. And then I need to do some classwork and edit. So for editing, I'm going to use this little film clapper and I have this. It's a lot of silver glitter happening over here though. Just gonna use another little thing. I'll use this one. Oh, and my prayer list, I forgot. I'll do that real quick. So out of practice with the talk-throughs. I think once grad school's over, I can start doing that a little bit more. So I used up my checklist here, so I'm going to use one of these, and I think I'll go with this one. I'm so close to being done with school, it's just insane. I'm so excited. Okay, and then some deco over there. Maybe cactuses or this. This is pretty. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna go with it. All right. Now let's go over here and do some school assignments and stuff. So I have a paper to write this week, which I'm halfway done with. Where's my rough draft? Yeah. I'm gonna do my rough draft. And let me use, is this color good? I think that will work. And then for the final paper, these are very bright. I think I'll use that same color for the final paper. And then for discussions, well, I think we're going to go with that color again. Bring in some more blue. All right, so for Monday, I'm going to work on my, and post my discussions. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to work on the rough draft. Finish that up. And then this day, I'm going to do the replies for my discussion. There we go. Okay, and then Thursday, I will just plan on turning in my paper. Sometimes I get this stuff done early, but not always. So I like to have a little check mark just to make sure that I remember, and then I have my official list over here of the 3 things I need to do, which that is so much better than the millions of things I had to do before. Okay, so over here, I'm going to mark that I want to work on discussions. I'm going to use this pink label here. I'm going to work on discussions for the next week. I like to do that on Sunday because I can sit and watch something, and my discussions now, they're all reflective, so it's not hard to like watch something or listen to something and do it at the same time. I think I will use a cute little laptop or something. This one could probably work. Or this one. Or I could just use one of these from Sadie Stickers. All right. Okay. I think that's everything for this week. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. I just don't remember what it is. Oh, let me do a little checklist on this day real quick. Okay. This is just for some to-dos at school. All right. I think that's everything. And I'm ready to fill out. So I'm going to fill this out real quick and I will be right back. Alright, here's my pre-planning all finished up, and I'm really liking this so far. I love the clip art in this kit. I think it's gorgeous. The bottom washi I probably should have cut down and put in something else, but like layered or whatever, but I think it'll work out okay. Once I get the full boxes down, which are so gorgeous, and I can't wait to use them. I think I will have room pretty much every day except for Wednesday, of course, but I can always use, those are so pretty, I can use this on Wednesday. We'll see. But anyway, I hope that you have some thoughts on the topics we talked about today, and give me your opinions on these. Here are the 5 topics in my messy, real handwriting. So if you have any thoughts on these, and here is Mika Allen, Yes Please Planning. If you want to follow her on Instagram and YouTube, you can check her out there. But I had that as, so I didn't forget what the 5 things were. But definitely, yeah, leave me some notes down below of what you think about those topics and how we can maybe fix some of those things, because I'm curious what you guys have to say. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute to show you the finished spread all done. So here's my finished spread, and I really like how this turned out. I did switch up quite a few things during the week. One of those was I added some more of these, what are these called? Overlays. And then I switched out my school labels because I put them in my little leftovers book because I'm going to use them next week. I have a foiled kit from Sadie Stickers that I'm going to be using, and I wanted, it's like delicate script in that kit, so I wanted to make sure that I used them in there, and I don't have any more. So, well, I have like 2, I think, but I switched those out, and so then I did some overlays behind there just to give it a little sparkle up there, and then I added deco across the top there. I did them below the date covers instead of above, which I actually kind of like. It looks kind of fun. I really like this spread. It turned out super pretty. I love the colors and the silver foil. I did switch out the weekend banner as well. This is one from Sadie Stickers. I just think it looks really pretty. So let me show you what's left in the kit. I have a little bit of the deco left. one full box. I have some of the functional stuff, and then I used almost all of this. I think I'm probably going to save that weekend banner because it's just a plain marble one, and I can probably fit it in with something else. So this is pretty much finished except for my cleaning. I'm going to work in my yard and count that as my workout tomorrow, but that is pretty much done. And then let's zoom in right now and I'll show you everything a little closer. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, my coffee cup is from Crafty Banana. These are Sadie stickers. That was a $2 Tuesday. I'm trying not to mention things you can't get. This label is from Sadie Stickers. It's part of her Marvel collection. This is Rose Colored Days, Crafty Banana for my sampler. And then down here, I've got these from Avalon and Ninth, Virgo and Paper. I just put a little heart overlay on that one. These are also Sadie stickers, and this is Nikki Plus 3. She has tons of colors of those if you're interested. And then over here, let's see here, another coffee cup. Lots of stuff from the kits. These are Sadie stickers. And then down here we got Fox and Pip and a lot of stuff from the kit or just like leftovers and stuff. Oh, and the weekend banner is a $2 Tuesday from Sadie Stickers. I bet she brings back something like this because it's pretty functional and like simple. So and here is one last look at the spread. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. And again, if you have any commentary on my rambling, please leave that down below. I would like to keep the conversation going on those topics because I think they're important. And yeah, I hope that I explained myself. I know that I got off track several times, but I hope that you at least listen to what I had to say, and thank you. So that is everything for this video. I'll see you later. Bye!